Okay, hello everybody. So, there's this one game that I've kind of seen around. It seems interesting. I'm very curious about it, given it's a little unnatural in a manner of speaking. I say, hi, this is Pacific Drive. All I really know about this game is it's kind of dangerous. You drive, there are these things that you can scavenge, and that's about it. Also, I'm looking at my microphone. It looks like I might be coming in a little high. I'm gonna bump that down a smidge or three, because that looks like I was getting into the red. And if I talk really loud, like I'm trying to right now, and if I crank it up a little bit more, okay, I think that's okay. I think that's fine. Ideally, I'm not peaking, but that's hopefully fine. With in any case, I'm not going to burn any more time. I'm just gonna hop right into this because I'm very curious. Oh, many save files. Okay. Saves when you load into a new level. You can save during a trip by leaving the level, triggering a save. Manual save is available in the pause menu from the garage. You can also abandon your trip from the pause menu, triggering penalties in a save. Sure. Uh-huh. There's a lot of customization in this. I'm gonna go on standard, on the normal difficulty, because yeah, that looks like easy mode. That looks like slightly less easy mode. That looks like hard. That is probably pretty hard. This is probably very hard, and this is probably impossible. I say impossible, but details, don't worry about it. We're just gonna go with standard, though. Because I do not know what to expect. And I fear. Granted, I fear a great many things, but we're not gonna get into that right now. You're not my therapist. In 1947, the Olympic Peninsula became the staging ground for a promising new technology. As rumors of its utopian creation spread, so did stories about overnight evacuations, unsolved disappearances, and unnatural occurrences. I'm glad I read that slightly fast. In 1955, the government walled off a section of the peninsula to establish the Olympic exclusion zone. For 30 years, the zone's borders grew, until the government withdrew and sealed every access point. Metal Gear. Huh. What happened inside was never disclosed, not even to the Colonel. Metal Gear. What? Why do I... Why am I like this? Oh. Hi there, thank you for that. Welcome in, Darian. I hope you're doing well. I will be honest, I was taking a drink of water. All I saw on that checkboard was stay on the road. Which you don't have to tell me twice. Alright, let's do this thing. Yeah, I doubt I'm gonna see any other cars. What's so bad about driving on the left side of the road anyway, yeah? Also, let me actually look. Maybe I should bump my audio up a little. I think it's peaking just in the red, while the game tends to be in the low yellow, it looks like.
Sulfur and smoke.
So I think we're fine. Results may vary, but if anybody has any comments about the audio, feel free to call them out whenever. I thought the game was telling me about the wipers, even though I didn't need them, but turns out I kinda need them. Just a little bit. Not exactly raining cats and dogs, but it's raining something. Oh, I can. There has to be like a different way to turn on. Okay, so like with. I can click on the little paddles behind the wheel. But how do I. Okay, it's Z for the lights. Gotcha. Can never be too safe. Oh, now you tell me.
It's a cold one. What a way.
Fine, you little punk. I see your game. How dare.
It's a cold one.
Warnings? No, I don't need those. This is fine. This is fine. Oh. That said, my, radio may beg to differ. That's fine, though. Everything is fine, I'm sure of it. Uh-huh. Well, I was told to stay on the roads, and this looks like a road, technically speaking, so I'm rolling with it. I've been driving through the forest for about 5 minutes. Something up it seemed weird, but I do not know how to sing. I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't know what is with that. The fact that the very Earth itself seems a little... The Earth itself seems a little nervous. Don't worry, buddy, so am I. Luckily, it kind of just quote-unquote calms down as soon as I drive up, but still, something doesn't seem quite right. Oh. I shouldn't be here, should I? Okay, well, black hole, anybody? I've got a black hole for table 5, table 5. Where are we going? Where did we go? I couldn't even tell you, bro. Oh, well, this is scenic. The ash or whatever it is, that is in the air is a little disconcerting, but this is fine. Oh, is that the radiation that I've heard so much about? Wow. Tire. Oh. I bumped it and it's gone, I guess. Well. Ooh, I can feel my bones slowly melting. I haven't felt this tingly since the last time I ate a banana. Nobody make a euphemism out of that. I'm actually being serious. I don't know what it is, but something about bananas just gives me that weird tingling feeling behind the ears, and I don't know how to feel about it. It's weird. Anytime I ate a banana, it was just... like somebody was driving a very soft cotton ball through the inside of my skull, and I'm like, On one hand, it's interesting. On the other hand...
Hello? could have sworn never mind.
I could have sworn too, but I watched my potty mouth.
Up again. You were supposed to tune up this piece of junk years ago.
Who? Where? Huh? What? Is... Who speaks unto me? Why do I say words in that manner? Well, okay. Start the engine. Get to safety, sure.
Oh, signal. Yes, it's back. It's back. This is Tobias Barlow and Francis Cook, located in mid-zone sector B. Do you read me? I'm picking up your distress signal in the outer zone. It looks like you're somewhere around sector E. Hey, Francis, come here. Yes, it's urgent. Leave that interferometer alone for a second. Something is out there.
I am confused. I'm a little baffled, a little perplexed.
Hey, do you copy?
Somewhat zoinked.
Hello? Hello? Is this thing working?
They don't have a transmitter. We won't hear a thing back.
Huh. But if they're stranded, could they, they're from outside? They're a preacher? Hey, how did you get through the barrier wall? No one's gotten into the zone in ages and lived to tell about it.
And if we don't get them to safety, this one won't either.
That's a good point. Hey, you're in serious danger. The instability's closing in, and it's gonna scramble you quicker than beef in a blender. Your closest shelter is a few miles east. Get there however you can, and be quick about it.
Oh. Hold on. I never put it in park. Oh, I know how to drive. Loosely speak, what the... Okay, I wasn't exactly going to question what that was there, but the fact that it made like a kind of squelching sound as I was pulling that out is a little perplexing, a little suspect, a little... Thank you for that. Flung me to next week. Oy vey. I had to kind of figure out what was happening for a second there. I heard noises and I was like, "Huh." And I said, hey, what's going on? Here we go. I've been filling up my gas tank for a good long while. One day I'll think of a new joke, just not today. Oh, hello, I am not a fan. I'm not a fan, I'm not a fan. I do not like, I do not want me to become corroded by the whatever this is.
There it is again, that blip on the spectrometer. I've seen that waveform before, but where?
Okay, there we go.
No kidding. Could it be? A remnant?
That can't be. That hasn't
What are
been
you
one in
talking about?
decades.
Look at that spectral fingerprint and tell me that doesn't match the remnants exactly.
No. What we should be looking at is how fast this creature seems to be moving.
Huh. You know, if I didn't know better, I'd say they're going about the speed of a... No way. No way. Do not tell me. They found a remnant and it's a car this time? Holy cripes! No one's had working wheels in here for ages. Boy, I'd kill to know how a combustion engine's still chugging away out there.
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, the breacher needs to get to safety. Then we can look into whether that car is a remnant or not.
In my heart of hearts,
I did not
already
want
know.
to pull a
They're
Tokyo
back,
Drift,
baby.
but here we are. The
You find that shelter,
ketchup
go on
bleeding
and
in
let
from the
yourself
side of the
in.
screen is not my
Albie
favorite.
ain't gonna like you poking around in there, but better to face a bad side than let the zone eat you alive.
Thanks for the tips, fellows who I just so happened to start talking with today. I'm guessing this is where I need to go. Maybe? Oh, great. Well, we're here. Okay, the wheel is just... It's popped off and it's staying off. Alright, grand. Hey, vey. Find a way into the building. Task ran successfully. Flip the... Okay, I don't like the goo slowly creeping onto the screen, so, that's great, that's fun, that's festive, that's fine. I'm running out of F words that I can say that aren't expletives. Oh wait, here we go. Ta-da! Equip backpack.
Who's there? Oh, the shop. God, it's been breached. You've got 5 seconds to get the hell out before I... Ow! Oh, my head.
Oh, mine too, buddy, mine too.
Emergency broadcast.
Hello.
Put on the mechanic's eye.
Attention. This message is for Dr. Ophelia Turner. We sent a breach into your garage on official zone business. Now, we have it on very good authority that this person is in possession of a remnant, which has taken the form of a car and will,
And...
She's not gonna care.
right, like I said, super official zone business. Protocol
Oh boy.
Demands that you keep them alive until we can get them to safety. Now, if you do not comply, I will occupy this broadcast channel with a recitation of the entire collection of poems I've personally written. That's 10 years and 17 volumes and...
That voice goes like a nail gun to the skull. So, another breacher, huh? How do you outsiders not understand that Arda didn't build that 300-meter wall out there for fun? Unless you're one of the unfortunates who got zapped through. Wait, I just remembered. I don't give a damn why or how you got here. You're trespassing, and I'd kindly like you to get the hell out of my zone.
Funny thing that I would if I could.
Unfortunately, the barrier wall is
I
as
don't like his
fortified
radiation
against
as much
creatures
as anyone
trying to
else.
as it is against anyone or anything trying to leave. We have to find you a way out. So you might as well start by fixing up that car. Just don't break anything in my shop with those soft hands of yours.
Uh-huh. Open a headset OS. Wait, how... Oh, it's tab. I think. Wait, while in the driver's seat, you can steer brake, choose between the... Should all else fail, honk the horn. Okay. Certain components and equipment, yada yada yada. Oh wait, blueprints. Crew door. Hidden to checklist, sure, why not? This flimsy piece of oxidized metal will both open and close. It just barely meets every technical specification required to be a door. Just barely. Gather items from the abandoned car. Okay. Search the abandoned car's trunk, and then search the toolbox by the garage door for a pry bar. That would be handy right about now. Mechanics kit. Oop, hello. Pry bar. And duct tape, sure. I don't understand what I'm doing, but I'm figuring it out as I go, because, dear God. Open inventory, okay. Assign quick slot, okay. Cool. Oh. road flares and glass shards. Okay. I'll hold on to these for now, but... Can I just... Oh. Hip, 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 hip. Oh, okay. I'm guessing that I'm not helping anything. Gather items from... Okay, I've done that. Am I... Oh. Okay, that was the throw item button. Good to know. I am just destroying that more than anything else. Oof. Okay. Okay. On one hand, I appreciate it. On the other hand, you did not have to be so violent about it. Oh, a scrapper. Great. Okay, this is what I'm supposed to use for that, isn't it? Or is it? I don't entirely know. Okay, yes, so right click is continuing to be the throw button. Scrap the abandoned cars, wheels, panels, okay. Okay, so that's how you're supposed to do it, okay. I understand now. God, although the sound effects are very much reminding me of Gary's mod, and whenever you would bump way too much stuff together all at once. Yeah, that's like practically that exact same sound effect. That's great though. Gmod physics, I know them well. Can I pick this up? Could I? I sure would like to. Unless I'm not allowed to. Which I could not be allowed to. I don't know. Anything is possible, so I've been told. This fuel is going to be mine because I am not overlooking this. While we're safe, I may as well pour that in as well. Okay. There we go. Before anything else, I should actually make a crude door. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, so I might not be able to actually grab... Cool. Alright. Get the repair putty from luck. Okay. Okay, if we are told to leave before I've used this, then I'll break it down and take it with me, because those are 2 tires just waiting for, well, something. Okay. I am very baffled, but honestly, we're kind of just flying by the seat of our pants, and whatever happens, happens. Let's go with that. I think that's fine. Oh boy. Wait. Oh, equip repair putty. Sure. Use it to repair the car. Okay. What is the worst? Oh good. Okay, actually, wait. Okay, so the front of the car, the front left door, and then the back rear area words. That's some strong putty. Just flux some of it on, and then the rest of it kind of worked itself out. Yep. Like, wow. Where do I get myself a tub of this? Not like I'm putting my car through this much pain, but... oh wait, hello. I forgot to repair you! There we go. Alright, and we're at 90%, but I guess it wants us to get all the way to 100. So we'll fling a bit more over here. And my can will explode. And then we'll fling a bit more over here. Whoppa! And we're good. Probably, yeah. Fix the flat tire. Scan the flat tire. Sure. Which... is this the flat tire? This is the flat tire. By crafting and using a sealing kit, or replace with the spare found in the locker. Okay, do I have... sealing kit, sealing kit, sealing kit, sealing kit. Wait. By crafting and using a sealing kit. Okay. I would need rubber. Uh-huh. So I guess the question would be... do I wanna... I mean, ultimately, I guess I can break this down and bring it with me either way. And there we are. Okay. Yeah, this way I get to actually keep, oh, okay, that also exploded. Gotcha. Scan the loose wheel. Equip the mechanics kit, because we have just that many kits, apparently. Yeah, just bop it a couple times and it's set. Okay, cool. Outfit the car. Install cardboard boxes in the trunk. Okay, why not? I am practically just blindly following instructions at this point. Install the craft mat. Okay, that is going to be helpful. Okay, so this is... oh, hi.
There's a little prototype of mine in the garage.
I was
The
a little
Optimus.
startled by
Hook it
that,
up to your
honestly.
car, wherever it'll fit.
This thing? Oh, wait, hold on. Ah, this thing. Okay, cool.
This
Anyway.
tree won't just be your tour guide. It's your North Star and the only way back to safety. Heck, you should consider it the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit if you plan on staying alive. That's how important this thing will be to you.
Well,
Yes,
gee, thanks for the
that's my
tip.
very own invention. I'll tell you more about it if you live long enough to use it.
Download crafting. Okay, you know, I'm gonna make the executive decision and say that we aren't going to need this to still be here, so I'm just gonna take it in the form of scrap parts. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? I say that and I feel like I'm inviting pain. The impact hammer blueprint, okay. Refuel your car, I thought that I did that. Oh, hi. Well, in that case, don't mind if I yes. Oh, wait. Yeah. Can I put that back and then... Again, I don't like the sounds that that's making. Yep, just fill up the can, it's fine, it's fine, don't worry about it, it's fine. Never say no to free gas, that's what I say. That's something that I've never said before, but we're not going to talk about that.
If you're all set, take a look at the projector against the wall.
Okay. The projector? Oh, this thing, okay. Select your
This is the
destination
zone.
using the map of the wall. Meow.
Within these borders, all matter has lost the ability to hold a constant physical state. What that means is the
Okay.
shape, size, and makeup of just about everything constantly changes. A mile of grass can turn into 10 miles of swamp in the blink of an eye, and it does. Constantly.
Uh-huh.
It's caused by something we call instability. We're completely surrounded by it, and once you've watched it chew through entire mountain ranges, you'll understand that you don't want to get anywhere near it. We can only
Valid.
survive in here within pockets of stability. That's what you're standing in now. And that's what you're seeing mapped on the route planner. If we're going to find you a way out of the zone, you'll need to build a new antenna. Until then, you won't be able to detect stabilized routes beyond your immediate area. So, you've got to go hunting for parts, and that means taking a drive. Go on, pick a route. The Arc device in your car will then show you where you need to go.
Sure.
Off you go. Make a left out of the garage and follow the access road.
Okay. Yeah, oh, well. Guess we're not going back the way we came, that's for sure. Start your drive, get on the road. Get up, it's time to go. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know where I'm going. I just know that I'm afraid. Like, dear God, what is going to be happening here? I'm desperately trying to take in all this information, and I am failing. But we're done with the first level, I suppose. Okay, cool. Great. Actually, wait a minute. I just realized I need to do one little something off over on my other monitor, and that would be... this. Here we go. There we go. Just wanted to make sure that I had my stuff locked and loaded in a manner of speaking. If you haven't been doing it already, guys, here's your reminder. Hydrate. Do it. Anyway. God, I'm also thinking, I wonder if Mix It Up has something in it that will allow me to drop a little message in chat saying the pre-rolls are on. Because that's like the one thing that I'm kind of keeping my eye on, aside from like making sure I'm not dropping frames and making sure that my computer isn't dying.
Okay, newbie. I'll keep this simple. You don't want to overwhelm that little brain of yours. You'll need a
It
few
is
things
little.
to rebuild the antenna at the garage. First on the list is plasma. The woods are littered with plasma generators. Look for a research trailer or a spark tower. That's those antenna things zapping you when you get too close. Both are always accompanied by plasma generators.
Well, ask and you shall
device is
receive, I
picking up on
guess.
some plasma generators nearby. Your headset has a built-in scanner. Use it on the plasma generator, and it'll figure out the tools you need.
Impact
Looks
hammer,
like it's
okay.
ripe for the picking. Can't get at it with your hands, though. An impact hammer will do the trick.
Okay. Open the headset OS. Again. Impact hammer. We will need gears. Okay.
Find those materials
Gather and
by any
craft,
means
sure.
necessary. No one's coming back ever again, so go on and take what you need. Transports, homes, outposts, facilities, they've all been abandoned since the zone was decommissioned in 87. Most of those structures won't
87.
even be there the next time the instability scrambles the
What-
area.
what
So
year is
loot
it
to your
now?
heart's content. Just loot away.
Oh, okay. I can just say, take it, and it'll sort out the rest. That's nice. I do not appear to have a flashlight, though, which is slightly
Look at
less
you,
nice, but that's
out in
fine.
the zone all on your own. They grow up so fast, don't they? And Oppie back at the helm. Been a long time, old gal. Didn't think we'd talk again after that whole Sasquatch incident.
Hello?
Yes, I was hoping to go another decade without hearing your voice again. What, did you finally talk Francis to death?
Hello to you too, Oppie. And no, I'm still here.
Gather and craft it. Assemble over here, okay. But I'm still missing gears. Oh wait, I can just use the scrap metal. Okay, cool. Whew. Okay, and then you can store the stuff that you don't want to actively carry in the trunk. Okay, good. Well, no time like the present to, get to smashing. Phew. I smashed it so hard the game lagged. Okay. Bo. Hello. Okay, I see what you're telling me. Hold on. I'm just gonna chuck a bunch of stuff in there. It'll be fine. I'm not gonna need that much on me, I'm sure. Hopefully. Words said moments before disaster. I'm not gonna need that much. A smash cut to me dying in the middle of nowhere. Yep. Perfect, yes. This will do nicely. But of course. I would like to store that, thank you. That was not the button that I should have pressed. There, okay. Actually, let me see. Okay, yes, so that is the plasma.
Hey, driver. I bet you're dying to hear all about the remnants by now.
Not really.
Not. I'm a little busy trying to keep them alive.
I'll keep to the basics, I promise. They deserve to know what they're getting into.
Fine. I'm giving you 60 seconds.
That is
Okay,
not
sure,
nearly
why
enough
not?
time
60
to-
seconds, go ahead.
55 seconds and counting.
Okay. The remnants, in short, they're old objects that do all sorts of weird things. They bind themselves to people, and you're the latest victim. You and the car
Oh.
are inseparable now, so get acquainted.
Oh,
Once the
okay.
remnant is bound to someone, they become gradually more obsessed with it. It takes over the victim's mind
Oh.
until they go crazy and run off into the zone with it. No one has ever been able to resist its siren call. That
Wow.
fixation is probably worming its way into your brain as we speak. This is the first time we've ever got our hands on one. But we know all about the past remnants, and oh gosh, this one time it materialized as an old copper kettle, and the tea that came out of that thing, it was...
And now I'm splitting the transmissions going to your receiver. Anything critical to your immediate needs will broadcast directly and immediately to your radio
Hi, drop it.
headset.
Enjoy your lurk.
Anything not mission critical will be on a low priority frequency. Those transmissions will be recorded and indexed for you to listen to at your leisure. And by low priority, I mean just about everything that comes out of Tobias's mouth.
Okay, there's more of those down the road, so that's fine. Although, I will say, I do like how they kind of add the metatextual narrative to this thing of how, like the whole point to this game is, hey, you are with your car, you need your car, and you need to upkeep your car in order to survive. And the fact that it's a remnant which we are apparently going to gradually become obsessed with, well, interesting. We'll go with the word interesting. But I like how that fits together on the metatextual angle. Because we are going to be thinking about this car a lot, I'm sure. I'm just not sure how much our character will. I don't know what that was. I'm not going to pause the question. I'm just going to drive a little further down the line, see that there plasma. I'm going to go ahead and utilize it for my purposes. And I'm going to wonder what that was. Oh. Hold up. Back up. I should have known. Electric tower. Not great to drive up to. And I'm going to make a intentionally poor choice. That's probably gonna arc to me. I'm probably going to get electrocuted. But how am I going to learn without making mistakes? Here we go. No, hold up. Also, you know, okay, I'm gonna bite. What was that thing earlier? Whatever. Alright, no time like the present. We're going for it. We're doing it. If I die, then I die. Okay, that does actually cut the power, so that's good. What are those noises? I may as well start breaking down cars a bit more because, again, we all know that they're not gonna get used, and we're gonna pass it by and it's gonna fade into the distance. Much like what's left of my sanity, or something, I don't know. But we're at least starting to get a good number of supplies, which, hey, I'll happily take it, don't get me wrong. And it seems like we're able to craft a good amount of stuff already, so that's not a happy little accident, but it's happy. I'm happy about it. Please do not electrocute me. I really would not like that. Ow, what did I just say? What did I just say? Oh, I asked you kindly and everything. And you still zapped me. Also, I'm not gonna say exactly what it is yet, but I am thinking of certain things to do with my model, and there may be a fun little few other tweaks coming down the pike.
Well, it looks like you're near one of the old Gorilla radio stations. That ought to be prime pickings for antenna parts.
So we'll
I've
see
loaded
how
its
that
approximate
goes.
location to your map. Look for an antenna tower up on a hill somewhere.
Uh-huh. Also, wait, do I have a med kit on me? Oh, yes. Oh. Okay, cool. But for the time... Why are you charged? I don't like the fact that you're charged. I don't feel like my door should be just casually thrumming with electricity. Yeah, it's charged. No dip. Charged fixed. Done. Okay, great. Thank you. Appreciate it. Anyways. Fling that stuff in there. What we need is something that we can't make yet. Okay. But still, we're getting a good amount of, whatever. Replace parts. What do you mean replace parts? I guess for now we'll just, head towards that radio station that we mentioned, or we had mentioned it to us, I should say. Pin waypoint. Okay. Actually, for now, let's... Oop. I forgot that the car was off and it was in park. A fine recipe for not being able to budge an inch. Wait. Oh, wait. Oop. There we go. Here we go. I know what I'm doing, I said sarcastically into the middle distance. At least I named this stream appropriately enough because, me and cars. Not like water and oil, but not entirely unlike water and oil either. Hi. How are you? Don't answer that. I didn't mean it. Anyways, bye. I wanna get more parts. I want more parts. I wanna get more parts so I don't die because of a lack of parts. Also, what is this? Okay, something to do with abilities and whatnot. Great, cool. We're working out the rest as we go. For now, I'm scavenging. And that's locked. Okay, great. Thank you. I really was going out on a limb, deciding to trust in the random occurrences around me, but no, they had to just be these locked up sheds that I can't even access. That's what I sound like. I don't know what to make of you, and I don't know that I like the sounds that you're making either. Do I or do I not trust you? Like, are you an enemy? You are very transfixed on this one place, huh? Ethic, can I get inside? Okay, it didn't seem to care, but that being said, God, it's dark in here, though. Hello, sir. May I bother you for a cup of flour? Or something. Heck if I know, I'm just saying whatever comes to mind. For better and worse. Disestablishmentarianism. Okay. And we're gonna say that's good enough. We're going back to the car. Whatever you are, I don't entirely like you, but we're gonna agree to just be on it, be out of each other's hair. X9 KLB radio. What are we saying? I have no idea. I may as well check on over here as well. I'm being probably too thorough, but whatever, it's fine, don't worry about it. Start, please, thank you. I knew I was gonna run into something. It just happened slightly faster than I thought. Hello, don't mind me, just passing through. Oh, hush. Beep, beep, that's what you sound like. That is probably the least clever thing that I've said all day. I somewhat apologize. Emphasis on the somewhat. I apologize, but not enough for it to matter. Okay. Ooh, they tricked us. Oh, did they now? Oh, hi. What? Transmuter gear into electronics. Huh. Now that is curious. Sure. Why not? Right, right. Again, God, is it dark in here, though. Ooh, a lab computer. Oh. Hi, Corey. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm sorry that, that when that hit, I went at a solid 2 frames per second, but either way, I appreciate it. By the way, welcome in, and I hope you're doing well. Oh, hey, Mav. No way, welcome in, dude. Good to see ya. Now, what were you doing over there? What were you up to? What were you up to? Ooh, Dark Souls. Oh, boy. Also, I need to make that shout-out thing more readable, huh? I need to pen that down real quick. Hold up. Note to self, update, shout out, graphic to be visible. But Mav, how is Dark Souls treating you? Having some trouble with a boss, if you can believe it. I can believe it. I can very much believe it. It's Dark Souls, for God's sake. Like, that entire game is the process of running your head through a brick wall, hoping that it breaks, and eventually it does, but not without substantial loss of gray matter. I would know. But either way, I hope that game was treating you well, at least as well as it could, given it's Dark Souls. But, oh god, like, also, I'm taking a moment to stretch a little. Oh boy. It's like 2 brick walls, uh-oh. Is it like a double boss? Like there are 2 of them running around? Which, god, that's just gonna make it worse. Oh god, I really ought to stretch, my god. Yeah, But, God, I am slightly discombobulated today. Just a little bit, but, frankly, my brain is always in some kind of state of being discombobulated. It's a 3-phase battle with a second phase as a double boss. Oh.
That radio station's up on a hill somewhere. Eyes to the horizon.
Thank you, Oppie. I'll get to you. But, oh... Mav, I wish you the best because, oh... oh. How have you been? I've been doing alright. Life is a little bit of chaos, but one way or another we figure a way through it. How have you been yourself? I hope you've been well. I can only imagine how chaotic things have been with you, and like, because, God, the entire Earth seems to be just spinning a little bit faster, and it's been a year. Yeah, that tracks. But, oh, God. Either way, like, I'm hoping the best for you, dude. And you are more than welcome to stick around. You're more than welcome to lurk, and if you gotta do any self-care, if you gotta hydrate, eat something, sleep, whatever you gotta do, by all means, take good care of yourself. I'm gonna be here being whatever it is that I am. And with that said, I haven't done my raid and rage spiel yet, but gotta make food, still be lurking? Fair enough. Take care and enjoy your meal, dude. And thank you for the lurk. But hi, I'm Jen, the generic NPC. I am a goober, your local glitched android lad, playing research for games, and I know my own intro that I just messed up. Don't worry about it. Other note to self, make a lurk command. But either way, Matt, thank you again. Today we're playing Pacific Drive, a game that I know a little bit about, but not too much. I'm effectively flying by the seat of my pants, and we're doing as we do. Okay, if you could stop sparking, buddy, that'd be grand, because I would like to... Okay, that was not worth it. That was not worth it. Ooh, that was not worth it. Okay. Ugh. Healing item, hooray! Okay, so my first aid kit is... Still got 2 more charges. And it brought me from 25% to... Drumroll, please. 75%, okay. So if I'm below 50% health, then that's good. Also. Somebody that I follow on Twitter said something now. I'll have to get back to that a little later, but it's fine. Oh yeah, and I need to run pre-rolls soon, but what I might do is, see if I can't do some things in the background while ads are going, but it'll also be a good excuse for me to get up and walk around a little bit. Oh. Okay, that's a little different. Sure. Just a bunch of fellows standing in the middle of nowhere, staring at something. I'm just gonna throw it in park and look around some more. Okay. I was like, ah yes, a pothole. And then, well, the rest is history there. Okay, how far will this thing let me drag this? Not far, okay. But what I can do is just fill this thing up with the gas can and then split the difference with this. Yeah. Put you back. Be polite, even though nobody's ever going to be here again. Stick that back on there, and we're good. Huh. You know what, actually. Okay, so you can use the pry bar to get in there. You know what, fine. And this pry bar still has a little bit of life left in it. That's good. Also, oh great, there's radiation in here. Tell me that I'm not coming in here for nothing, please. Someone, please. Make this worth my while, at least a little bit. Please, I beg. I beg. Backpack, take, loot, good. Cooler, take, loot, good. Crate, take, loot, good. Cabinet, take, loot, good. Bail, 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 bail. Okay. Well. Now that I know to watch out for radiation, because God did that sap my health. Ultimately I lived, but that doesn't mean the most. Ah, more fuel. It's a shame that I can't use it. Okay. So then. Truck. Tow truck. Tire. Fuel tank. Off-road tire. Oh. Okay. Off-road tire. There we go. Cool. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so I can still scrap a few more things with this scrapper before it's dead, but that doesn't mean that I'll be able to get too much more use out of it, sadly. It is running rather low. I'll just grab these couple tires, and then I think that'll be roughly about where that's gonna go kaput. And survey says, okay, good. I just barely got that finished. Okay, good. Whew. Now then, chuck all this stuff in there. Actually, what is that? Oh, canned food, alright. I mean, hey, I'll definitely take it. I'll be happy about it and everything. Because food is food. But I do think it's time that we hit a quick ad break. So with that, I will be right back, and this is a great time to, if you haven't been keeping up with it yourself, do a little bit of self-care. Get up, stretch, drink some water, eat a little something for yourself. I don't know. Just do whatever's best by you. Either way, take care, enjoy the break, and I will be back soon. Whoops. I just realized that I did something very silly. And it is that I changed the name of my gaming scene, but I did not update it in my Stream Deck, so when I was trying to come back just now, that wasn't working. Oops. Also, wait, shoot. What I want to do is I also want to make sure that it says gaming, so that way I know what it does. And also, I did add, like, a little thing with, my mix it up and when we go on ad breaks, but, it was something that I literally threw together in not 3 minutes, so, yeah, we're gonna kind of take it piece by piece, but, you know, we'll build on it as we go. I will also be honest, I did not get up and stretch, so I'm going to do that real quick, and if you guys haven't, do it, please, for yourself. Making sure to get up and get the blood flowing is always a good thing. You know, stretch out the arms, the back, the whole works. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, let's rock this show. Whew. Let me see here. Okay. Oh. It's nice how it tells me that the parking brake is still on. I appreciate that as somebody who has already forgot to take off the parking brake a fair couple of times. Also, wait a minute, are there like 2 of those plasma towers like right next to each other? Or 3 of them even? Hold on. I want to investigate this. I probably don't want to go in there, but I want to investigate this. Oh, that is a death trap. That is the worst. Whose idea was this? Like there's no way to get all of that without getting zapped. You son of a... Alright, well, fine. Okay. Oh. Oh, right, I didn't actually turn on the thing. Okay. Now then, let me see here. Okay, so the radio tower is supposed to be somewhere right up there. Let's just bonk right through it. Okay, well. There we go. Okay. Wait, hold up. I forgot to actually turn off the car, put on the brake. There you go. Oh, broadcast transmitter. Really? It's right
Time
there.
to get moving. The instability's ticking up by the second. But you can't get back the way you came. The instability makes all routes one way. And that's where my arc device comes into play. It'll get you back to the garage, but it needs to be charged first. And to do that, you'll need anchors. Take a look at the arc device display. It maps all anchors in the nearby area.
Find an anchor and feed it to the arc device to charge it. But don't you worry your pretty little head about how it works. You'll be out of here soon, so there's no reason to learn more about limb technology than you need to know.
Uh-huh. Sure. Also, did I ever actually, like, use the... Okay, I didn't use the broadcast transmitter thing. Yeah, I don't... Okay, if anything, I want it to be on slot 4, out of the way. Alright, I'm gonna have to turn myself all the way around and... Okay, and here we go. So then... whatever. I don't care. I don't need you guys to yammer on my ear about lore. Or whatever it is. Okay, I need to turn... Wait, I need to turn around? Did I... No, okay, the road still is there. It's... Nope, never mind, it's blocked up. What? Can I just go around the blockade? Yeah, there you go. Cool. It really is simple as that. Okay. 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 You good? Uh-huh. Okay, there you go.
Those anchors may
What's
look
that?
like glowing balls of magic, but it's limb tech through and through. Don't be scared. They haven't exploded in anyone's face.
Oh wait, I'm getting radiation from holding this. Okay, great. Cool. I suppose.
The arc device is charged and ready. You'll use it to open a gateway back to the garage, but it will immediately collapse the stability around you. So only activate when you're absolutely ready to leave. You do not want to get caught in the storm that follows.
Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, what I'll do... Durangar, yo! Welcome in, dude! I'm sorry that I did not see that sooner, but, By the way, welcome in, how you doing? I am doing. Fair enough. Sometimes that's all we can ask. Okay, and that's a actual blockade that we just can't go through, period. What I'm gonna do is... Okay, I'm getting damage just from standing near it. Great, okay, cool. There we go. Ugh. Oh! Okay, sure. Can I activate? Nope, hold. Okay, that was... shocking is the word that we'll use. God. The game really said F you in particular. Like, what? Okay, where does that take me? Drive? What do you mean drive? Like, actually just drive? Like, what?
Into the sky. Drive into it. Yes, it looks like hot death, but it's so much better than getting scrambled by the instability.
Where? Pillar where? Pillar who? Uh-oh. 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 Okay, I think I see what's going on here and I don't like it. Uh-oh. 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 I was not informed of how this works. I don't like where this is going. Oh, no. Why did you not tell me there was going to be something like this? Where am I going? Oh god, I am not kitted out for this in the slightest. I'm going to die any second, I'm sure. Spaghettios. Spaghettios all over my face, all over my body. I need a shower. Oh god. Oh, why did you not tell me that it was gonna be like this whenever we're going in? Bye. Okay, there we go. Cool. Well. Sure. Great, cool.
Oh, well. You're alive. We're certain if the zone didn't get you, that gateway would.
It almost did.
Did I not mention that you're the first human I've sent through that thing? I mean, there have been rodents, but it's not like it's completely untested. But anyway,
It worked. So,
Yeah, it
you should have
did.
made it back
Thanks
with
for the
everything
heads
you
up.
collected out there. That's the beauty of the gateway. It's the only way to get back with all your marbles intact. Now, take those parts you found into the back room. I'll let you use my fabrication station. For now. That station will concoct ways for you to rig up anything from roof racks to flare guns. Assembling an antenna with those parts you brought back should be easy as pie. But it requires anchor juice to work its magic, so bring back as many as you can. And just because I haven't used that garage in decades doesn't mean you can trash the place. Mess up my equipment and I'll throw you to the anomalies so quick you'll get whiplash. We clear?
Impact hammer, okay. Cool. I say that when I feel like I've been put through the ringer and then some. Okay, so I have stable energy. Okay. The scanning antenna, sure, why not? Install antenna on the roof. Okay. Now I have to figure out how to get up to the roof. Do I go around the side? I go around the side. Oh, I get around the side. Oh, yes, the side. There. Oh, hi. Cool. Sure.
Antenna
Also, I
signals
need
coming through loud and clear.
healing.
Give it a moment to initialize.
There. Okay. Huff. You know, can I take falls? That was a very short one, but the answer is still technically yes. Technically. Handbrake. Why not? Oh hey, I got another flat, great. In the engine bay, sure.
Make sure to empty your trunk before heading back out. You'll need the space.
Oh, okay. Are you good, buddy? Holy, friendly dumpster, no kidding. Practically dropped a whole other car out of your
We're
back.
patched. Everything's in working shape, more or less.
More or less.
I've hooked
I
up
guess.
the antenna to the route planner. Give it a look after you're done peeping through my garage.
Can I... Okay. Any other doors that I'm missing? Survey says no for the moment being. Transfer trunk. Huh. Okay, that seems handy. Also, can I craft another scrapper and then... Oh, shoot. Okay, I didn't mean to craft two, but fine. This is fine. I have the space. This is fine. Okay. Okay, hold on. New scrapper. Okay, here we go. Oh wait, what? It's not like actually giving me anything back, it looks like. Okay, I got one thing of plastic, but I think that was already underneath there in the first place. Uh-huh, well. Fine.
Nope. Okay.
Did it just spit out everything that I just destroyed? Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna splat this across the side of everything because frankly I may as well. I guess a little less may as well than I really ought to, but still. Okay, and then we're gonna on you, and then on you. There. Wait. Here we go. And good. Whew. Actually, wait a minute. I don't think it's going to quite do what I want it to, but... Yeah, I can't craft something with that. Ugh. Sealing kit, that's what I needed. Give it to me. Put it in my hands. There we are. Okay. Alright, I don't know, like, I'll be honest, I did not really realize that this game was, like, kind of like a roguelike in a way, and I don't know. I'm just not entirely feeling it. Like, especially not for maybe, but this game is not entirely matching what I'm looking for in games right now. Like, this game is great for people who like cars, who want to tinker with things and pull them apart and back together again and optimize, and who want to scavenge and like put things together and all that, like, and craft their way and optimize each and every little thing and spend a lot of time getting lost in the environment and all that, but that's just not entirely what I'm after. So, like, I don't know, I'm thinking I'm gonna close out. But I'm not sure if I want to end quite so soon. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be on chatting like this for just a minute because I don't know, I could go any which way. Let me see. I could play something else that I had on the poll that I put up in my Discord. I don't want to jump into a horror game because that is not exactly what people signed up for. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I think I'm a little bit too head empty for a puzzle game. I have... Oh, hello. Hold on. Hey, yo, Nate, welcome in. Like joining a stream your headset. I'm not ending. I don't think I'm ending. It's just that Pacific Drive was not scratching my brain in quite the way that I want to while I'm on stream. So I'm very much considering what I want to do next. I want to at least hit like 2 to 3 hours at the very least. If I really pick up with something, then I would want to keep going, but like, I don't know, I'm still kind of mulling things over. I don't want to go on to a second break so soon while I'm thinking of what I want to do, but that is something that I could do. Because yeah, like, what I'm thinking of doing is like, okay, so I have a Discord and I ran a poll yesterday. And yesterday I put up, okay, do we want to do Pacific Drive Finding Frankie, which is like a horror game that has like parkour kind of speedrunning stuff in it. Pseudo Regalia, which is like a platforming Metroidvania, so I've gathered. Fix Fox, which is like a cute indie puzzle game kind of thing, to what I've gathered. And then there's Cassette Beasts, which is something vaguely adjacent to Pokemon in that you explore a world and you can gather and raise these creatures, maybe. I'm not entirely sure about how Cassette Beasts is, but that basically seems to be what they're kind of striving for, vaguely. And with that said, I'm like, okay, what should I do next? Because I kind of feel a little weird in starting something new, because I started that and then I decided to not go through with it because it's just not scratching the itch that I want for stream. I could do Galaxy Burger as just something to kind of vibe and chat with. The same for Supermarket Simulator. Web fishing is a little too relaxed, I feel like. And it's probably better with friends, so I would want to kind of have some people around for that. Yeah, I'm very, very uncertain. I also do kind of just want something that's very run around. I've been thinking about doing a Borderlands 2 playthrough. Like, just for the kick of it, just as something to kind of vibe to. But, all seems interesting. I just arrived at my hotel for my first Star Trek con this weekend. Nice, dude! I hope you enjoy it. And remember to stay safe, yeah? I've been to 3 conventions in my time, and they were all some kind of hectic. Although, you know what I'll do? I'll start out with, drove to long flipping burgers instead. I'm gonna put on Galaxy Burger, and I'm going to just kinda ramble for a little bit. Goodness, you should totally do a Borderlands playthrough. I think I will. Fair warning, for anybody who does not like Krieg, I love Krieg. You are not going to convince me to not play Krieg. Like, there is something about the way that he is that I just vibe with way too hard. And, that's... Have you played or heard Tiny Tina's Wonderland? I've played that a little bit. I actually do have it. I have, like, a solo playthrough and then a with friends playthrough. But I haven't really, quite, played it all the way through yet. Let me see. You know what? Okay, I'll do that, and then... whatever, I probably spent enough on coupons. Like, one really fun thing that I like with this game is that in the coupon system, it's vaguely roguelite-esque, except they let you kind of just choose how much you want, and it lets you kind of optimize for, like, for a shift. And, it's so nice. And, like, with the fact that, like, you don't have to rush at all, I just already appreciate that so much. Like, it's good to kind of optimize, and there is, like, a timed mode in this, but I can just relax and yap. I can yap to my heart's content. But, like, what was it? Right, there was cons, and then Borderlands things, and then... Actually, that's kind of it. But, 3 and not one of my favorites of the franchise. I think it'd be a fun game to stream as well. Yeah, like, for me personally, I would say that 2 is my favorite, though. I really love potatoes, lots of potatoes. Okay, you're only getting 2 things of french fries? I mean, alright, that's simpler than I was expecting, but sure. And always down for the yapping. We are here for it. But yeah, Borderlands 3, that one was good. But, like, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's nostalgia, I don't know if it's the way that things synergized, but, like, Borderlands 2, like, that game is just, like, the one that hits for me. Because I've tried it. I've played through Borderlands 3 once or twice. Like, not, like, all the way through. Like, it wasn't quite perfect. Also, I'm gonna look at the audio real quick, and it looks fine. Yeah, that should be fine. It's just it was getting a little loud on my end, and I'm like, okay, I don't want to blow my ears out. I was getting a little overstimulated, I feel like. But yeah, when it comes to Borderlands 3, like, oh, I could hop in as a Moze, and I could, like, I will always remember my first Moze build was, like, in the blue tech tree, and I led down the path that went to, like, double nukes on each arm, and oh my god. Like, that was insane. I wound up, like, cranking up mayhem modes to, like, way high and just having a time with it. Also, ooh, you want a lot of fried stuff, huh? 1, 2, and 3, and 1. You want 3 fried eggs. Yo, Grandma, welcome in. Thank you for the hydrate. I will do that right now as I wait for that to... Ow! My god! Oh, Zane all the way from me. Like, dude, Zane, though, like... I wasn't ready for that. Me neither! How do you think I felt? I'm the one that got beamed in the head. I'm kidding, that's all good, it's all good. By the way, Grandma, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're chilling, hope you're vibing. But yeah, like Zane, like, like, all of his stuff is so good, though. Like, in a weird way, I hate it, because I can only pick 2. I love what he can do, but I can only pick 2 of them. Like, the drone is rad. The shield is rad. The railgun is rad. The Digiclone, oh my god, the Digiclone, it's rad. But I can only pick 2. I'm like, come on. And I do appreciate how 3 has level scaling, because you did not get that in 2. If you wanted to play together in 2, you would have to either have an overleveled character, you would have to start out really low and then, like, kind of let the EXP boost kind of work your way up and, like, suffer for, like, a couple of hours, if not more. Or you would have to hack your way to having a level character that's the same. Like, one way or another, it's a bit painful to kind of match somebody for multiplayer. Where with Borderlands 3, you just drop in, you're done. Like, yeah, they get more abilities and, like, there's a bit of a power curve, but... Turn him into a vampire-type build. Oh, God, like... I'm trying to remember what tree was that down. Was that down the, like... the kill perk tree, or was that, like, the blue tree? I just remember it as the blue tree. Oh, God, I can't remember. But, like, I will tell you right now, if I play through Borderlands 2 again, I will be going as Krieg, and I will be going down the blue tree where my whole shtick is to run in, take as much damage as possible, and eventually hit that, like, 33% threshold where I get to be a psychopath. And then I can just, like, go absolutely ham, and then go back to being normal, and then like the moment that I get off cooldown, I can dip right back into being a big old fella, and like, it is my preferred build. It is not perfect, but it is the one that I love to play. Like, oh my god. Wait, yeah. Good. But yeah, like the whole point of me was to just run at you like a feral dog and to just refuse to die. I'd be like, I do not care what you throw at me. You can stick me inside of a pot of nuclear waste. I will come out stronger and I will run around the fields with your entrails. I do not care. Which is, fittingly enough, a very Krieg thing to say, except slightly more coherent. Oh my god. But like, I'm also just thinking back to conventions, and man, conventions. They are fun. They are a great way to lose a lot of money quickly. Like, you know, I wanna... there's this one, like, stand that I had a really good experience at. And the person who was running it was so nice. Like, what was it? Like, Pixel Gamer or something? Hold on, you know, I have stuff on me real quick. I wanna grab it real quick. Yeah. Let me see. Oh, doesn't say. Oh god. But like, what was it? Hold on. I'm gonna go rooting through my stuff for a minute. But I swear this is going somewhere. Okay. So, basically what it was I went to a certain anime convention with a few friends, and I got like a bunch of pins because I really want to decorate stuff with pins. Where is the one that I'm thinking of? Yes, Pindy Gamer. That was what they went by. That was amazing. Like, oh god, like they were so sweet. They were so fun. Like, the person who was running that specific con, like, I got a bunch of pins. I think I got a lanyard while I was there. I forget. But, like, I got this nice little, like, fan. Like a paper fan, you know? Like, you know, it's my stream. I can do what I want. I'm gonna drop a link. Because, like, they were so sweet. They were fun. Like, and they have these, like, happy... Oh, howdy. Oh, and they're all sold out, too. Oh, man. Wait, actually, white mage howdy. Clearly white. Clearly Final Fantasy hit them too, but but like, oh god, I would definitely recommend that you check them out. Like, they were so fun. They were so charming. Like, man. I remember that the stuff that I got was, from, what was it? It was from The World Ends With You, and I might have gotten a Persona thing or two. They don't seem to have that on their website anymore, but man, like, Oh god. And for the ticket in the hotel room, you spent $800 already. You haven't even bought anything at the con. My god, does that, like... It tracks painfully well. I hate to say it, but it tracks painfully well. While I was at that con, I spent, like, some money on myself. I bought some presents for a friend. And oh god, the amount of money that I bled through, it was, it was so fast. Like, did I spend too much money? Did I spend more than, like, I was able to? No. I was responsible the whole way through. But, oh man. It just happened so fast. Like, oh man. But yeah, like, one of the howdy coats that I got was from Shin Megami Tensei, the third one, I think. But yeah, like, oh man. Like, I really love that thing. It's so nice, it's so cool in literally multiple ways, it's so soft, like, oh. I honestly don't wear it that much because I want to preserve it. But I really ought to. Also, what did I get 98% on? Hold on. Cosmic Burger! Because the people I'm getting to meet in the signatures, nice, nice. Like, God, because I'm a voice acting nerd, like, every time I'm at a con that has a voice actor, I'm like, I want to, and I want to, like, try to find, like, a really good question to ask them that's not like, oh, how do you do this, that, and the other thing? But, like, I normally just don't have the time to stand through a long, long line. Like, the one time that I did, like, I sat at a panel that a voice actor was doing, and the most I did was I just sat in and took notes. Like, that was about it. And I love his voice work. The only things that I really gleaned from that were, like, this one, like, condition that he has from working his voice so hard, and, like, oh, make sure you take special care to not, like, overdo it or anything, and etc., etc. But yeah, like, ultimately, I was still glad to have sat in on that panel. Let me see. Yeah, I'm just gonna wrap that there. I'm also going to take a very speedy break, not 30 seconds. I just need to do one quick little thing because it's midnight, so pardon me for just a second. Okay, we are back. I told you it wasn't going to be a very long break. Now then, but like, yeah, conventions can just be so cool. Odd question, are you a fan of Star Trek or My Little Pony? Sadly, I am not on both accounts, although I have heard good things about both. Like, also, both are franchises that are very long if you want to get into them for better or worse. So it's very much, it would be a commitment if I wanted to try to, dive into either. And also, I don't really have friends who are very well versed. Well, I have a friend who's well versed in My Little Pony. At least one, I should say. As far as Star Trek, I'm not so sure, and I'm not sure that I would have somebody who would be able to take the time to kind of guide me through things. The people I'm meeting is in both? I see. But, like, thinking of, like, long-running franchises, I just remembered how, a while back I was trying to get through the whole Ben 10 series. And I did make some sound progress. I did make it a good way through the first series, and not really any further. Like, I did make it through a couple of seasons through season 1, but I didn't quite get through it all the way yet. But man, like, I'm also, like, thinking of, like, and I'm thinking of Generator Rex, which is also made by Man of Action. They made Ben 10, Generator Rex, and I want to say some other third show at least, but I can't remember what it was off the top of my head. Okay, I need one more set of French fries is what it is. But, like... But I'll get back to Generator Rex specifically. But like with Borderlands, oh man, like I've played through as Krieg so many times, I feel like, but it does not matter. The build that I play on that is my godsend. I do not care. I will stand by it until the day that I die. But yes, like Generator Rex though, I'm getting back to that now actually, because oh my god, like Generator Rex was like always like one of the shows that hit me the hardest as far as like things I like hyper fixated on. Like I really liked Code Lyoko, I really liked Generator Rex, Ben 10, like a good bit, but it wasn't like life defining. Although Yuri Lowenthal is Ben 10 after the Child Saga, so there is that, I guess, but and if you ask me who my favorite voice actors are, Yuri Lowenthal is always gonna be on that list. Oops, I need onion, not red onion. 2 pieces of lettuce. But like, oh my god. Like, and I will always remember being younger, and I had I had like an iPod Mini? Like it was one with like the circular trackpad, but it was it had a screen to it. It was like a 180 by 400 screen. It was like very tiny. But oh my god, I loved that thing to death. And I was this one kid back in high school who had that and these oversized fluorescent yellow headphones, because of course I did. And oh my god, that was like a defining part of my life. Like if I ever commission art of me like with headphones, it's either going to be these big black headphones, or it's going to be maybe like a circuit board thing, or it's going to be these massive black and yellow fluorescent headphones. I do not care. I will die on that hill. But, like, oh my god, like, I will always remember that I downloaded the music video for the opening for Generator X, which is Revolution by Orange. And, like, I would listen to that song on repeat. I would watch that music video on repeat because, oh my god, like, it just speaks to the rock and roll soul. I don't care how cringe it is to say it like that. It speaks to the rock and roll soul. Like, like, and it was only like sometime like within the past year or two that I like actually went through Orange's backlog. And oh my god, some of the songs that they made in the past, like... And yes, I will admit, when I was going down the line of talking about Generator X, I was going down that road so I could talk about Orange. Like, if you like punk rock, you will probably like Orange. Like, there's a lot of songs of theirs that are just so good, in my opinion. Like a lot of their songs just, like, set the mood for, like, what they are as a band. Like, there's Not Coming Home, which, like, is standard, but it hits all the notes it needs to and well. Like, there is, there's this one song from their album Phoenix, I think it was, where it was Never Going Out Again. And I will tell you right now, going into that song, I was prepared for it to be like a messy breakup song, and for it to be like a little like emo and like, no, you're not here, but like, it doesn't matter because we're never going out again. But no, it was like this song about how he hit a strip club, got in a fight, lost all his money, and he was just like, I just wanted to stay home, man. And I will always remember that I was at work when I listened to that song for the first time. And like the whole refrain of it being like, I never want to go out again. Never want to go out again, ever. And at the very end of the song, I'll be there in 10 minutes. Like, oh my god, sorry if you heard my timer going on in the background. But like, that just broke me. I had to try so hard to not laugh. But like if I wanted to try to sell somebody on punk rock as a concept, there was this one song from, what was it? This one song from, what was it? Was it their second album? I forget exactly, but it was a song called Tiara. And oh my god, if that song doesn't sum up like rock and roll as a concept completely, or at least like the kind of rock and roll that I'm here for, you know? Like, it's got like the vocals like, and what was his name? He was Joe something or other. Like, god, it's killing me that I don't know what his name was. Orange Band. Joe Dexter, what a name, my god. But like, the way that he did his vocals, he really was just like doing the thing that I love in music, where he was like, he wasn't screaming, but he was bleeding for that, as he was like just shouting all that and all those emotions into the microphone, you know? And that song is like about love, breakup, regret, and like wishing that things could be different. I'm just like, something about everything about this, between the music itself, between the theming, between everything. I'm like, no, this is what I want in music. This is great. But like, man. Oops, I did not mean to pull out a top bun. But like, I'm also the sort that you could get me to just ramble on about music for hours, probably. Not literally, but probably. Like, for a while. Also, hello. Almost burned that. Okay, so there's the... Oops, hold on. Wait, no. I want those to stay over here for the moment, because I want to grab more red onion for you. And then I want the well-done patties to be one layer below. Okay, the fry side is done for now. Cucumber, 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 cucumber. Lettuce, lettuce. Onion, 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 onion. I don't know why. There's a part of my brain that just thinks that saying ingredient names is funny. Oops. Why did I do it like that? But, like, I feel like I could write a dissertation on, like... I say I feel like I could, because I have, in some degree, made plans to write, like, a little essay about, like even Pseudo, however you pronounce his name. Like, I won't get into, like, the weeds of the specifics. Also, I'm a little surprised I only got 91%. Okay, well, anyway. But, let me see here. Yapping's always appreciated. I love hearing about people's passions and hyper-focused interests. Oh yeah, like, I totally get that. I am a moderator, and I am a fan of Ray. As in, the Ray Honavis Dino Dog. If you do not already follow Ray Dress, I'm gonna make him mad. He's gonna, like, ping me at 3 a.m. and be like, Jen, shut up, Jen. What are you doing, Jen? But also, bite me. I say it affectionately and with care, but bite me. I will shout you out if I want to. But like... But not, like, I look up to him like nothing else. Like... He's an inspiration to me. And I am happy beyond words to have stumbled into him and the internet, because my god, you could wind up anywhere. You go down a rabbit hole and you could be anywhere within minutes. Like, look at Wikipedia. They've made like a game out of, like, literally, they've made a game out of, like, going down Wikipedia rabbit holes and turning out the other end, God knows where. But, like, yeah. And I know, right? He's yeah, he's amazing. I didn't almost serve raw onion rings, but that would have been funny. But yeah, like between Eve and Pseudo, like very, like, basic premise of why I have respect for them and why I feel like they're so different is, like, not even just in, like, a sonically sense, where, like, Eve leans into like rock and pop more sometimes, but also has more like slow and introspective songs. Where like Pseudo leans a bit harder into like the harsher sounds, like more synth, more like rock, more. I'm not even necessarily sure how to classify it because I am in no way a music expert. I'm just a guy who really likes music. But like, in terms of sheer and simple theming, if I had to like sum up the vibes of both of them, I would say that Eve is very create a new future that's just for you, while Pseudo is overcome the past no matter how hard it was, or something to that effect. Because, like, Eve is very soulful. Very speaking from these perspectives from many walks of life and all of that. And inflecting passion into all of that, where Pseudo is like coming from a very personal angle, I feel. Because like if you watch through the music videos that Pseudo has made, especially lately, where like, for example, I'll single out like I'm going to be saying a lot of Japanese names. And I do not necessarily expect everybody to follow through and check out everything that I'm mentioning. But like, there's, with Pseudo, there's, like, there's In the Backrooms, which is like the way that a lot of people found out about Pseudo, because that was one of the endings to Chainsaw Man, for God's sake. Like, that's how I found out about Pseudo. Like, being able to do a song for an anime as big as that is a big boost. Like, like, I'm one of those people who can say, yeah, I found out about Eve before, Kaikaikitan was the opening for Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm one of those people who can say that. I can pull that hipster card whenever I feel like. But with Pseudo, there's In the Backrooms, which is very much like, there's actually like a video that like is supposed to explain the music video that the community made, and like I never watched it because potential ADHD, I don't have a diagnosis, but potential might have ADHD and autism brain. I will set a watch later for a 5-minute video, and I will neglect it for months, and I will get back to it later on, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, hey. Like, there's, like, some music that I will find, and I'll be like, oh, man, how did I not know about this? And then I click on save to add it to my playlist, and then I look at it, and then I see, oh, it's already in my watch later. I never even knew about that. But In the Backroom, that one song by Pseudo is very much like, I'm starting to get big, but I'm afraid that I'm like losing the soul of what I wanted to do with this, with my music. And then there's this one song that is like one of my favorites of all time, called Gambling, where it's very... Also, I'm just realizing we are out of pre-rolls. Oops, oh well, I'm going to yap until I can't yap no more, and then I'm gonna run ads, maybe, if I still feel like I can keep going, but we're gonna see how that gets when we get there. Also, I'm gonna kind of just peeking around on the Twitchiverse for no related reason, but like... But anyways. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Nate. I seriously probably could use it, so actually thank you. And like... gambling. Like, the whole point to gambling, as the song, not the practice, is like... Nah. Yes, yes, yes. Sure, yes. Whatever, we'll cut that there, and then we'll just kind of do with whatever we have. But, like, the song Gambling is very much just like, okay, everything in your life will kind of just happen the way that it happens. There is no rhyme or reason to it. And it's too short to not take chances. You will always find someone, or even just yourself, to get in your own way. So if you want to take that risk, take the risk. Like, one of the lyrics that is translated, so it may not be a complete direct translation, but like, one of the lines being, your time is limited, but your anxiety is limitless. Like, that's just me. That's just me in a nutshell right there. Like, you do not have all the time in the world, and you feel like it's that much harder because you don't have time, but you've got to do something. You need to make that gamble. You've got to try and just find your way through whatever it is that's going on. And that is something that just spoke to me personally. And then there's another song of his that he has, like, what was it? There's Iranayo, which roughly translates to, I don't need it, or don't want it, or some such. And the thing with that, the reason why that song is important is that basically it gives us a POV character of a guy who kind of looks a bit like a monkey who has a staff. And it's very much implied to be like Sun Wukong from Journey to the West. And like, the whole thing with Sun Wukong is that he's very brash and very ego-driven. And through all that, he's still very powerful. But like, eventually he goes up against like the Buddha himself. And Buddha is just like, oh, buddy. Oh, you're not winning this at all. There is no way. Which, like, that's like a very, very poor summary of Journey to the West to begin with, but oh well. That's what we're getting today. And we see Sun Wukong, quote unquote, as the POV character. And we see someone who is like implied to be like Buddha as this larger than life deity like figure. And surrounded by all of these icons that look like play buttons and videos and all this stuff. So it's like, oh, okay, I get where you're going at here. You're Sun Wukong trying to fight desperately against the system of like YouTube, of music creation in general, of like, what's that one Japanese YouTube like service? Like, I can't remember it off the top of my head. You know what I mean? But like, he's like trying desperately against all of these platforms saying like, hey, I appreciate what you've done for me of giving me this boost to kind of start going on my way, but I don't need this anymore. You are, if anything, inhibiting me at this point. And the fact that like like, I love the feeling of unraveling a narrative through the music video. Like Eve was like the first like person that like really hit me on that front. But like, man, like a video that you can kind of just say something is here and then kind of piece it apart with the lyrics and the music video itself is like, it's golden to me every time. And like, there's this one song that's like very touching to me in a way, also by Pseudo, big surprise. That's like, it's called Haji Sarashi, which roughly translates to embarrassment, I believe. I could be totally wrong. But like, the whole thing with that song is it's, for Pseudo, a lot more mellow, a lot more reflective, a lot more just contemplative, and I know I'm kind of using similar words to say the same thing, but you know what I mean. Where like, the whole point of that was like, I am trying to make it, and my god is it hard to manage to pull through with everything in it, the way that it is. The way that I'm living is honestly kind of pathetic, and I just want to do something that will be able to help somebody in the future. And at the end of the day, even if today sucked, that's okay, because there's always going to be tomorrow. And like, oh my god, that is one of those songs that like, it doesn't exactly get me to cry, but it hits me in the feels. Like, man. Like, and I could go on about that with Eve for a similarly long period of time, but I think that I'll spare us for now, because frankly, like, that would devolve into me just pulling up YouTube and being like, okay, look, we're doing a stream where I am just going through piece by piece and explaining my interpretations of all of these songs for a very long period of time. Which honestly does not sound like a bad idea, but that's not what we're here for today. I will do that someday, maybe, but that is not today. Oh my god. Like, maybe if I had like it would maybe also help if I had like a co-host or something. To kind of like bounce ideas off of. Because I have kind of wanted to do something that's very, like, podcast adjacent. And I'd have to kind of plan with people and figure out that whole thing. And I'd probably have to do recurring people at some point, because honestly, like, I don't have that many people that I think that I could ask about that, and unless it like blew up and it was just like this big thing, I don't think that I could really punch above my weight, so to speak. But even still, I feel like that would be an interesting idea. Yeah, like, I still have, like, loose, like plans for, like, something kind of in that vein that I just never really iterated on. Cosmic Burger, add 1 pickle. You got it. And there we are. What I will do, though, because I think I've hit, like, a quick lull in what I can think of to talk about, is I'm going to get up and stretch, and I'm going to walk around a little. And I'm also, maybe if I can get the time, I'm going to fiddle around with, actually, you know what? Real quick, what I want to do is I want to try and program a little something in Mix It Up. So what I want to do is I want to minutes to seconds. Pop, and good, okay. Then I want to do a chat message saying, kind of just doing a little bit of housekeeping in the background real quick. Also, let me actually go over and add that, because what I want to do is have that run a 3-minute ad and then for it to wait for a long enough period of time, and then for it to say pre-rolls are now off. Remind Jen to take an ad break. And then what I want to do is I want to nab the little caution sign emojis. And there. With any luck, that'll be fine, but let's give that a whirl. With that said, I'm going to actually go and take that break now. So, we're going to see if that runs, and I will be back shortly. So take care, get up and stretch yourselves, hydrate, eat something, do whatever you got to do to take care of yourselves, and I will see you again shortly. Unless you slip into lurk, which is also fine too. Whatever works for you. Either way, see you again soon. Alright, and we're back. And we're back. Welcome back from break, everybody. Hope you're doing well. And yes, I am learning how to do more things with Mix It Up because I want... There you go. Oh man, I'm also still kind of thinking about the whole idea of Borderlands 2, and I'm like, ooh, no, that would be fun. Like, that would be a good, like, I just came back from work and I don't really have a lot of spoons, but I'm still here to vibe kind of thing. That could be fun. And I'm also still thinking about, when it comes with my model, like, the program that I'm using lets me kind of do a few things, but I still have to figure out what exactly it is that the limits are, and if for games that are a little bit lighter like this, then if I can do a little something extra. Because because I know that there's this one thing that I have that I haven't used in a long time that I'm gonna dance around because I don't want people to get hyped up about it because it's not really that crazy, but it's still kind of fun. But like, if it lets me kind of just use it like willy-nilly, And with games like this, and it lets me kind of make a balance of, like, between too much and too little of my computer being used, then, like, hey, I will take that. God, I'm also excited to... I'm excited to move up in this game and to actually get more diverse, like, setups, because there's all this counter space. And we are only using this one portion. Okay, I'm also thinking, like, I have a fun little thing for, Final Fantasy XIV, which I may also kind of do just random silly hee-hoo streams. But we will see about that. Oops, not... yeah, okay, I want a second patty on there. Ugh, God. Let me think here. So, that's also going to want a tomato. And then, that one's also going to want a piece of cheese. A piece of cheese. But not this one, though. Another one. Ooh. You're going to want some cheese. Some cheese on their burger. On their cheeseburger. I don't know why I like to stim things like that. I will just be in my place alone at 5 a.m. Like, and then I pour out the hot water for the oatmeal. Ooh, and just make sure to stir it up, not too much, don't add too much water, but then make sure to stir it up. Ooh, it's going to be nice and thick. Like my non-existent anime dummy mommies. Alright, I immediately regret saying that, but for the bit, I knew it would be funny, but also... Meanwhile, I hope, sort of, that nobody's listening, and yet, meanwhile, this will also be uploaded to YouTube eventually, so ultimately, what does it matter? This footage will continue to exist. Yes, I have a VOD channel. Now, what was in Galaxy Burger? Okay, just another piece of medium patty. Cucumber. 1, 2, and 3 red onion. Yes, I'm being a little finicky with how it gets on there. Don't mind me, I'm just a silly guy. I'm just a silly little boy. Whoa. Oh man, but like, it's funny to me how I'm like, oh yeah, I could make like an essay about my Japanese music, but I'm like, why haven't I done it yet? But then I also have OCs in Final Fantasy, and like one that is more generalized, but loosely slots into Dungeons and Dragons. And I mean, when I say loosely, I mean as loosely as it making sense for a character to be walking through the woods and then suddenly find a loaded handgun. That kind of loose. But like, I also have to write for that, so I'm just like, oh boy. There's so many things that I could be writing for that I'm not right now. Hey, get on there. hop and hop. Hop, hop, and hop. I was just having this one internal question just now, if I could move the containers around, but nope, you cannot. Sadly, you cannot. I'm also starting to feel a little hungry. Although it may or may not have something to do with the fact that I'm playing a game about making food. But I also have leftovers, so I'll be fine. I finished off my salad earlier, but I guess it wasn't quite enough. Oh. Oops, I don't need a patty, I need an egg. I require an egg. I require an egg for my burger making purposes. My burgesses? That doesn't quite roll off the tongue quite as well as I was hoping. Wait, I forgot the mustard. The mustard. There we go, I got the mustard. 1, a 2, a 3. Now, Tootsie Rolls, that's something I cannot make a video about. Oh, there's so many little projects knocking around inside of my head, but I don't have enough time. Oh god, the giant galaxy burger, that looks like a monster. Why? What kind of alien is there that can unhinge their jaw enough to fit that in there? Or you'd have to like really compact it down, and at that point, why are you even having a burger? I'm going to go work on the moon for a while, because I feel like it. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I might go to the point where I hit 3 hours or so and then call it, which I feel a little sorry that I ran ads for so long at that point, but oh well. Turns kitchen menu fully vegan. I will accept that. Eh, 5%, that's fine. Onion rings. Vegan burger. 1, 2, 3. A lot of this game is just me counting. Okay. Yeah, like, God. God, I will also say that, if I wound up playing something like Supermarket Simulator today, I wound up adding mods to Supermarket Simulator. So, the funny thing with that would be that you would see that I would have things such as, like, energy drink mixes being available for sale, like, anime girl thigh. Yes, that is an actual energy drink flavor for those who are not uninitiated in the ways of that. Wow, 2 drinks and that's it. I mean, hey, I will happily take it. It's the set it and forget it kind of thing, so I can work with that. Oh boy, like, I also one day just ought to, like, publicly publish my, my music playlist, because god, do I just have a lot of music that I could just ramble on about at any time. Like, you guys heard me go on about Pseudo, there's like the Black Keys, which I think are kinda cool. Like, Eve, Pseudo, there's Otto. God, do people love Otto? If I want something to talk about or to just suggest to people, then I will find no shortage in any way. Okay, and then one more thing of potato wedges. And then we wait for this to go, and I just stare at the circle, just fill at the speed of molasses dripping from an upside-down container. Like, my god. Although, actually, like, I kind of hate to say it, I feel like my stamina is really just kind of plummeting at this point. So I might wind up dropping sooner rather than later. But I want to gun for that 3-hour mark, and it's 10 minutes away, so I want to see if I can get there. Frankly, with playing this game, I'll probably be able to get close, if not exactly, but like, one way or another it's working. Unless they keep coming in and asking for sparkling water and Nova Cola, and only those two things. Ultimately, it works for me, but... yeah, I'm also definitely going to be getting something to eat after this. 3 stars, alright. A Nova Cola. Toasted bottom bun and top bun. 3 pieces of cucumber. And then one of lettuce. Let us get you your cola. Get on the conveyor belt. I beg of you. And there you go. Radical. Now we're cooking with portals. I mean what? Oh god, 3 vegan burgers. Alright, well. Let's hop to it. 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just load it on. I don't need to be too careful about where it goes because frankly, whatever. This is all perfectly fine. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 1, 1. Okay. I see you not actually going on the burger. At least this is intensive in the way that, it only just takes a lot of time doing things and not, it takes a long time for the stove to finish cooking the patties. Because I'll be honest, that was like the reason why I chose not to, why I chose to let it be a vegan menu today. I think I forgot the mustard, and I'm not going back for it. There we go, we did the thing. Another day done and dusted. Yeah, like... yeah, when it comes to things I can yap about, I think I'm kind of just a little too head-tired at this point. Although, speaking of music and vaguely speaking of anime and all that, oh hey guys, if you haven't watched Link Click, you could watch Link Click. It's a fun show, that Link Click. And I have the Link Click openings stuck in my head, both of them. So great. If you're at all interested for a dramatic show, I would recommend Link Click. Why am I saying Link Click like Link Click? I don't know. I just enjoy saying Link Click like Link Click and really emphasizing every single consonant in Link Click. Anyways, I think I should take a breather and go get food. I am also just getting very head tired, and I want to also finish integrating the ad stuff into here, but that I can worry about later. For now, I'm going to hop off, but I think I know just the place that I want us to go. I see what's going on. I think I might be reading into a little whatchamacallit? A little break. So, let me just throw that on the other monitor so I can see what they're doing. But that is going to be it from me for today. I'm definitely head tired, and I wanna eat. I have fish and chips in the fridge. I want to eat. I want to consume. But with all of that said, I'm going to raid us out to a friend of mine who goes by the name of Kalos Mythos. They go by they, them, and they are having a model reveal. They got a lovely fun model commissioned from Kai. If you happen to know Kai Enma, I'm going to make them mad, and I'm going to shout out them as well, even though there is no need for me to. I realize that. But, Kai, get loved on. Wait a minute. It's funny how that didn't do the thing. It very much did not do the thing. Oh wait, no, is it? Is it preoccupied with the add command, and that's why it's not doing that? Well, ain't that just a riot? Ooh, I'll have to fiddle with that. Ew. Let me try that again. Maybe it was just a little fluke. Chat, okay. Kai, Enma. Okay, Mix It Up says no. Good to know. Anyways, I'm going to do the Twitch legal shout out instead. Kai, you're not getting away from this. But hey, if you haven't already, go and follow Kai. They're really fun. They're really chill. I enjoy their company a lot. They're a great friend to me. So I would highly recommend that you go and check them out. But we're going to raid Kale because they're the one having the model debut, and also Kai ended already. I just shout them out because they're the one that did the art and rigging for Kale's model. And also just because they're a good friend. So anyways, let's all pop in, let's show Kale some love. And I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day, because I'm going to try to have a good rest of mine, because I need a break and I need food. So, thank you guys all again for stopping in. Remember to take care of yourselves, eat, drink, sleep, do whatever. Have a great rest of your day, night, whatever time zone you're in. And thank you for those who chatted, thank you to those who lurked. And thank you guys for supporting me whatever way you can. It means a lot. So take care, have a great one, and remember, And remember to stay wonderful. Peace out.